Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video we will create a image palette of different colors from a particular image in Jetpack Compose. This technique is quite useful to create a custom theme for your own app because you can use these particular colors for your image to apply the themes in particular screens to suit the screen according to the coloring effects of your image. So let's dive in and see how it's built. So let's create a new project and choose the empty compose activity. I will call it image palette app. So we will be using Landscapit coil image library to load the image from the web. So let's declare the dependency. So we can go to the app level build Gradle file and we can just declare our dependency here. So we can say implementation com.github.skydocs landscapist coil and we can pass the version number, so it's 1.3.5. We also need the Google and Maven central repositories so we can use the palette. So we need to go to the project level build and after the extension block we can say repositories and we need to declare the Google and Maven central and let's sync the project. Okay, we have a typo here, so repositories, let's sync it again. Okay, so the build is successful and we need one more thing. We need to use the internet permissions. So let's define the internet permissions in the manifest file. So we can say uses permissions and internet, and we are good here to go ahead. So let's create the image function first. So here we can say new Kotlin file and we can say image palette and we need to create a function for image palette, so we can say at composable function image palette it requires 3 parameters, an URL modifier and the bitmap palette. So we can say inside the constructor URL of type string and our modifier, so modifier equals modifier and bitmap palette, and we can initialize with null, so we can say equal null. Inside this function we can declare our coil image to load the image from the web. So let's say coil image and we need to select the image model and we need to remove the import also. And for image model we can pass the URL, and we need the modifier as a second argument. So we can say modifier equals modifier, and for third argument we can use the bitmap palette. So we can say bitmap palette equal bitmap palette, and we are done with this file. Now I am going to create another Kotlin file where I can place this image palette that I just created. So let's create another file. So here I can say new Kotlin class file. We can choose the file and I can say image palette is screen, and we need to create a composable function. So I can say add composable function image palette screen. So the first thing we need is a palette variable, so we can extract prominent colors from the palette class. So we can say variable palette, and we are going to use the remember function. So we can say by remember, inside this block we can create a mutable state of class which returns a new mutable state which initialize with the passed in value. So we can say mutable state of, and we can initialize with null. And lastly we need to provide the palette class, which is a helper class to extract colors from an image. So here we can say after the mutable state of palette and question mark, and we need to import the runtime. So we can just say alt and enter. Now we need to bring the image palette that we created earlier. So for that I am going to use a column. So we can say column So if you want to learn the very basics of Jetpack Compose, I have a 1 hours course for basics of Jetpack Compose. The link is given in the description, and you can also check out my page to watch other useful tutorials. So let's get into the column and bring the image palette. So here we can say image palette, and for that we need the URL and modifier and bitmap palette. So let's pass them one by one. So inside the image palette constructor we can pass the URL first. So for URL you can pass any image URL from web. It's completely your choice. So I am going to use this image. I just search a random image and found this beautiful image which has a lot of colors. So I am going to use this color. So this is the link for this image. I am going to copy it. Again, you can use whatever color you want. And let's paste it in the URL. So double quote, and let's paste the image. And after that we need to apply some modifiers. So we can say modifier equals modifier, and we need to fill the max width. So we can say fill max width, and we need to provide the aspect ratio because it's an image. So we can say 0.85f, and we also need some padding around the image. So we can say dot padding, and let's give 12 dp of padding. And also we need to import the dp, so alt plus enter, and we imported the dp. And after the modifier, we can provide the bitmap palette, so we can say bitmap palette equals, we can choose the bitmap palette, and here we need to provide the palette itself, so we can say curly braces and palette equal, we can cast it to it. Looks like we imported the wrong bitmap, so I'm going to just change it to bitmap palette, and we need to remove these small braces also. So after the image palette, we need to create some space between the image and the colors palette, so we can create a spacer between those two components. So here I can say spacer, and we can use the modifier to create some space between them, so we can say modifier dot height, and we can create a 20 dp of height, so I can say 20 dot dp. And now we need to create the color palettes, so here I can say color palettes, and we need to create another composable function for this color palette, so we can click this red bulb and create a composable function. So let's create the function for the color palette. So now we need two parameters inside this constructor, the palette itself and the modifier. So for the palette, we can say palette, and we can pass the question mark, and for modifier we can say modifier colon modifier. Now we need to create a row instead of column, so we can put all the colors that we are going to extract from the image in the row. So here we can say we need to remove this to do, and here we can bring in the row, and again in this row constructor we need to define some padding and also horizontal scrolling in case the palette list is bigger than the width of the screen. So we can say modifier equals modifier, and let's define the padding first, so we can say dot padding, and we can give horizontal padding of 8 dp, so 8 dot dp, and we also need some vertical padding, so we can say vertical, and we can say 12 dot dp, and we need scrolling, horizontal scrolling, so here after the padding we can say dot horizontal scroll, and here we can use the remember scroll state function, so we can say remember scroll state, and it will just allow you to scroll the list horizontally. So inside this row block we need something that can fetch the palette colors, so we will use crossfade, which has a target state parameter that will fetch the palette's color from the image. So we can say here crossfade, and we can set the target state to palette itself, so palette, and then we can use the modifier, so we can say modifier equal modifier, and let's provide some padding, we can say padding horizontal, and we can say 8 dot dp, and let's give it a size, so we can say dot size of 45 dp, Oh, is this all of these parameters should be inside the constructor. So my mistake, let's put it here. And now we need something where we can display the extracted color. So for that we can use box. So let's use the box. So for modifier we can say modifier, and for the color there are numbers of variants that we can use. I am going to use swatch to create color profiles. You can learn more about swatch if you want. The link is given in the descriptions. So we can say modifier dot background, and here we need to provide the color. So we can say color equal color, and we can again pass the it variable and question mark dot, and we can get the colors. So here I am using the light vibrant swatch, and then after that we can say question mark dot RGB, and again question mark colon 0, and after the background color we can set the max size. So we can say dot fill max size. So this is the first color that we will get from the image. Now I am going to copy this whole crossfade component to generate 6 other types of color profiles. So we can just change the swatch profile to get different kind of colors. So let's copy it. So here, from here, and yeah, we need to copy this whole block and just paste it here, and we can change the color profile. So here I will use the light mute swatch. So we can say light muted swatch, and again after this block we can paste it, and we can use another variant for muted swatch. So muted swatch, and then after this we can use the dark vibrant swatch. So we can say dark vibrant swatch, and we still require 2 more variants. So here we can say dark muted swatch, and lastly the dominant swatch. So here we can say dominant swatch, and yeah, now we need to provide the parameters for the palette. So here we can say palettes and modifier equal modifier, and now we can run the app. So let me start my emulator, and then we will run the app. But before that we need to call this image palette screen in our main activity. So let's do that. So we can remove this greeting function here, and we can call our image palette screen, and let me start my emulator. So I will go to the device manager, and yeah, let's start this emulator. So I will come back when the emulator is ready. So now the emulator is ready. So let's run the app and see what happens. So now the app is up and running, and you can see that we were able to generate different colors from the image. You can change the URL of the image to use different image to get different colors profile. So go ahead and play with that. So that's it for this video guys, and if you like the video then please like the video and subscribe my channel. So goodbye and take care, and I will see you in the next one.